Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Silence, and I'm your chief show attendant. On behalf of the two hosts and the rest of the crew, welcome aboard Weird Wednesday Flight number 13, non-stop, from your current location to parts unknown. Our flight will be at about 2 hours, and we'll be flying at the speed of sound. At this time, make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position, and that your seatbelt is currently fastened. Enjoy the ride.
What's up, everybody? How's it going? Welcome to Weird Wednesday. How's it going, Jamie?
It's going pretty good.
It's going. How's everybody in the chat room doing? Hopefully this time, what's going on?
I see you jinxed yourself right there.
Exactly. Hopefully this time the Comcast doesn't cut me off in the middle of the show like last week. Oh, we scheduled a outage in your area. Thanks for telling me.
That we didn't bother to let you know about ahead of time if you had fish and aquariums.
Oh yeah, by the way, your internet bill just went up $50 a month. Oh geez.
For real?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I have like internet and like basic cable, and it's damn near $200 a month. Plus Netflix, which is another, I don't know, however much the hell that is. Yep, I was here 1 minute, and then the next I was gone. And then I got on with my phone on a hotspot for a little bit, but then that took a poo too, so. And then I got back on somehow, and then the freaking ghost box wouldn't work. So at that point, we were just like, screw it. The ship's going down. We're bailing while we can.
And it was an app that does not use Wi-Fi.
Yeah, exactly. And my wiener dogs are barking. I made them treats tonight. They're probably in the kitchen raising hell, wanting somebody to like get them off the stove.
Chicken treats?
Yep.
Mm.
El Chicon. So, what do I do here? I'm confused. It's like it's the first time I've ever done this.
Feels like a first time.
Yeah. Well, there's this lady. There's this lady.
It's just to throw it out there.
Just to throw it out there and get it started. An elementary school teacher was taken to the hospital last week following an alleged attack by a 5-year-old here in Florida.
Wait, what?
Wait, what? Hey, put my glasses on. Holy shizzle, I can see.
I was gonna
Police-
say that's what she said to a Tommy comment, and then
A police report seen by the Independent said that Pine Lakes Elementary child was taken to an empty cool-down room on Wednesday last week and then lashed out at the teacher. Both individuals have not been named in a heavily redacted police report that was first reported by NBC News on Monday. And details so far remain limited. Police were allegedly called to the school. Allegedly, did they show up or not? If they did, they were called, right? It's pretty much cut and dry there. At Pembroke Pines last week and found the adult teacher clearly weak and dazed and slumped against a wall. The victim was, however, unable to vocally respond or show signs of response. And according to the redacted police report, was faint and dazed and slightly responsive. Okay, she wasn't responsive or she was slightly responsive. The victim was transferred to Memorial Regional Hospital and, according to the Pembroke Police Department, was released from the hospital Monday. The incident allegedly began when the child began throwing things around and flipping the chairs in a classroom at the school, which is roughly 15 miles southwest of downtown Fort Lauderdale. While no charges have been filed against the 5-year-old, the child was said to have caused aggravated assault with hands, fists, and feet, according to the police report. The police department told the Independent that an investigation was ongoing. Broward County School District, meanwhile, shared a statement by Pine Lakes principal Susan Saucy Susan, that informed parents of an incident that occurred in school last Wednesday, according to NBC News. At all times during the incident, our campus was secured. Miss Sassy, S-A-S-S-E. How do you say that? Sass? I don't know. Sassy. She was reported as telling the parents, as always, the health and safety and well-being of our students and staff continues to be my highest priority. Well, I read a little bit more about this. This was a special needs kid. There was apparently 2 of them in there. But yeah, this is like the 3rd time that this kid has attacked this teacher. And supposedly she needs some surgery now on her last attack. And I get it. It's a special needs kid. But come on. It's a freaking 5-year-old. Knock that little son of a bitch across the room.
Okay, well, when I worked with early childhood development teacher, I ran centers and everything, and I worked with special needs children, also Head Start children. We got all kinds. A lot of them were drug babies. I had the hard classes, and at that time we were allowed to restrain to where we sit crisscross applesauce style with the child in your lap, and then you put your arms underneath them, hold them like this, and you could restrain them like that. But then they bump their heads and still do all that, and that's all we could do.
Yeah.
Legally by the state. And I mean, I got infantile once from a kid. He scratched the hell out of me, just dug the nails into the back of my neck, wouldn't stop. Got like infantile, got ringworm from it.
Damn.
But it's challenging.
Yeah, it definitely is, especially with the special needs kid. But I just kind of go back to the days of when I was in school. If I would have done that to a teacher, I would have got my ass beat.
Well, yeah.
And I didn't turn out like too terribly bad,
And it depends what the special needs is. If they're going to say it's ADHD, no, because most ADHD kids didn't even have to take medication when I was with them. They just needed attention, and a lot of the parents were on drugs, didn't want to deal with the kids, said they were hyperactive, this and that. But we had like a child who was deaf, and he would get really scared about things, and he didn't try to maliciously hurt teachers. It was just the movement. The things that would happen, teachers would get hurt. I can't really think of any kids though that were special needs, that maliciously just wanted to go like F up a teacher or anybody else.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty hardcore.
Mhm.
Supposedly, like, you know, knocked her
So,
on the ground and had her pinned under a table and was like kicking her in the throat.
well, it makes me wonder because that's where my degrees and stuff are. Why? Because we had one child, Felipe, who couldn't speak English. We accepted him in the school, letting them know that none of us spoke Spanish. None of anybody, but we took him in, and he did good. There was, we learned how to communicate. And he did not like Louise, one of the teacher's aides. He would freak out. He saw her pick up the backpack and he would just get so mad and cry and take his stuff. And I caught it one day because I was walking by the bathrooms. The kids' bathrooms had windows. Well, she was taking a toilet brush to him. He had had an accident. He couldn't find his words to say, I had to go to the bathroom. She was wiping him hard with a toilet brush till
Damn.
he was raw. And I guess this had been going on. And so I got someone to come in to talk to Felipe, find it out. Well, it turns out he had been being abused by Louise for a little bit of time now. So it's like another thing, like if a child doesn't know how to use their words yet, how to express themselves, sometimes they might act out. And you have to find out, like, why are they acting out like that?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
he could
Kids
just be an asshole.
Yeah, there's that too. Definitely got issues. I mean, this is like the third time that he's attacked this teacher. You know, there
It makes me wonder why.
needs to be something done. But yeah, back when I was in school, the shit kids get away with in school now. Oh, I wouldn't have flown when I was in school. No way.
No way.
You start mouthing off to a teacher, they just knock the living crap out of you, and not
I
even.
wouldn't even want to, especially high school now.
Yeah. But nope, kids, you can't tell them no these days.
No.
Can't tell them no because no.
Everybody wins and everybody gets a trophy.
Get used to it. You're going to be told no a lot. No from girls, no from guys, no from jobs, no from cars, no from loans, no from banks, no from everything. Get used to no. No, I need a safe place.
And some ASMR stat. I have one that Jason read last week, but I had it already to go in mine. So I'm going to read it anyhow. Some of you might not have heard it yet.
Todd's in the house.
I saw Todd.
What's up, dude?
Colorado. One moment.
1 moment, please.
1 moment, please. Colorado police investigating after a box of human heads stolen from a truck in Denver.
Damn human heads.
Someone broke in and stole a box containing human heads from a truck in Colorado last week, according to reports. The strange theft took place between 2:30 p.m. Wednesday and 9:30 a.m. Thursday while the freight company truck was parked in Denver's Central Park neighborhood, police said. The heads were being transported for medical research purposes, according to authorities. Pretty shocking, Isaac Fields, local residents told Fox 31. I guess I don't see too many strange things happening around here usually. The blue and white box had a label that said exempt human specimen, police said. A dolly was also stolen, and police did not say how many heads were in the box. The cardboard box, which was about 20 by 15 by 18 inches, also had Science Care written on the sides. Science Care is a program for donating bodies for both scientific research and education. The investigation is still ongoing, police said, and no arrests have been made as of Sunday. No, okay, I guess what would they want to do with the heads? Boil them for the skulls? Make some Sally Sulfate? I mean, what are they going to do with these heads?
I wonder if they even knew they were like a bag of heads, a box of heads.
I guarantee they didn't.
Yeah, they opened it up. Holy shizzle!
But the fact it says
Human head.
science and stuff, what they think?
That's
It's probably
true.
in foam, like styrofoam.
Wow, a box of heads.
What do you think they did? Like, what do you think they did with them?
I don't know. Probably in somebody's refrigerator.
Oh my gosh!
I don't know. That's just weird.
Like, if you didn't mean and you accidentally ended up with a box of heads, and you're like, "Oh shoot!" Like, that's
Hey,
pretty
dude.
scary.
Yeah. What do I do with this? What is it? It's a box of human heads. What do I do with it? Keep it at your house, man. Oh
Just
man.
go drop it on the. Well, they got cameras, but like, drop it on the doorstep of a hospital or a church or a. Well, maybe not a church, but a
River with a
police
brick in it.
station. A river with like a cobalt. Yeah.
Weird, man. I don't know.
Maybe they'll boil them into skulls.
Make soup bowls out of them.
Mm-hmm.
Gnarly box of human heads.
8 heads in a duffel bag.
Yeah, right.
Papa Krampus said, "You guys got to stop making me snort."
Oh, Tommy says, how's it in the old city? It's grand. It's great. It's nice. Debbie asked me, how did my percussion gig go? It went good. I brought way too much stuff. And one of my bandmates just texted me a few minutes ago and was like, hey, did you see the temperature for Saturday night? It's supposed to be like 36. So I don't know if we'll be playing outside or not. If we do, I'm going to dress warm. Damn, my hands are going to be killing me. 36. What the hell? Come on, it's Florida, man.
Can you use them little fingerless gloves?
Yeah, but I'll probably have fingers if I wear gloves. I'll probably be full fingered.
You can still use drumsticks?
Yeah, I mainly use my hands and kind of brushes and stuff like that. But yeah.
Oh, I thought it might like get in the way of your technique.
I have techniques. Hey, mummified shark among horrors found at an abandoned aquarium.
Oh.
Just saying. Yeah, this one's interesting. You know, I watched a lot of YouTube videos, and because I don't really watch TV.
An abandoned aquarium?
Yeah, an abandoned aquarium.
So did it mummify itself from being just dead and left there?
Pretty much, yep.
No, they literally left living shit in there when they left?
Well, let's see what the article says. I watch these YouTube videos about urban explorers, you know, and they check out all these abandoned places. Well, 2 urban explorers recently delved into the decrepit remains of a disused aquarium somewhere in Spain. The pair, a French woman known as Ju Urbix and an unknown male, had ventured into the old abandoned building to record footage for an urban exploration video on YouTube. What they found inside has since generated a great deal of interest online. The exact name and location of the aquarium itself remains unclear. However, it seems that previous owners had made a rather quick getaway, leaving quite a lot of things behind. Among the unnerving spectacles discovered by the pair was a mummified reef shark in a tank, as well as decomposing squid and other several marine creatures in various states of decay. So basically, these people just hauled ass, left the animals there to do what nature does when they don't get taken care of. They all died, apparently. It's believed that these animals may have already been dead when the aquarium was active and were dried out and placed inside glass containers for visitors to see. Yeah, that remains to be voted on. I don't know. All the aquarium's living specimens were most likely moved to another location when it shut down. Most likely. The mummified remains have endured due to the fact that they were preserved beforehand. Okay, that makes sense. According to the girl who has a strange name, the shark in particular has made her feel sorrow for the creatures. Well, yeah.
No shit.
But yeah, that's you know, I always watch these YouTube videos, you know, these people that explore abandoned houses and this and that. And like some of the houses, I mean, it looks like people just like were in the middle of cooking dinner and just left. There's like plates of food on the table, and some of them aren't, but a lot of them, especially the houses, like pictures and everything still there.
Like that place I wanted us all to ITC get together and live. Remember, I had the whole thing planned out.
Yep.
But everybody just got up and left. We all would have had storefronts, houses, an ITC town. It would have been the collective country, whatever, little compound, collective compound. Our crops were to be 420, and we would have security. It was all figured out. We just had to buy it.
Yep.
But what made them leave? And that's what makes me wonder, what made them leave that place so damn fast that you would just leave living animals behind.
Yeah. There's places in where is it, Colorado? Like there's a bunch of those empty ghost towns, that people just up and hauled ass. And yeah, gotta wonder why. Weirdness.
I do too, Marie. Todd was just saying he was reading an article that I hope if he finds it, he sends it to us in our group chat, because that's kind of interesting sounding. Okay. I hope you don't have too bad of arachnophobia, people, because first we had murder hornets, and then we had what? Some other huge killer bees. Yeah. Well, now we're going to have giant spiders expected to drop from the sky across the East Coast this spring.
Oh, sweet. I got that to look forward to.
Mm-hmm. An invasive species of spider the size of a child's hand is expected to colonize the entire East Coast this spring by parachuting down from the sky, researchers said. Why it matters. Large Joro spiders, millions of them, are expected to begin ballooning up and down the East Coast as early as May. Researchers have determined that the spiders can tolerate cold weather, but are harmless to humans as their fangs are too small to break human skin. That's like a daddy long legs. They're more poisonous than a black widow, but their legs are too long to get down and get a munch on you. I don't know if these have poison in them, but it's normally native to Japan, but began infiltrating the U.S. in 2013, concentrating in the southeast and especially Georgia. They found out across the state using their webs as tiny, terrifying parachutes to travel with the wind. Threat level. Andy Davis, author of the study and researcher, tells them it's isn't certain how far north the spiders will travel, but they may make it as far north as DC or even Delaware. Looks like the Joro could probably, it's probably Horo, I don't know, Joro, could probably survive throughout most of the eastern seaboard here, which is pretty sobering, says Davis. Other terrifying things to know about this Mahoro spider. They are bright yellow, black, blue, and red, and can grow up to 3 inches. They likely traveled across the globe on shipping containers similar to the bubonic plague. Their life cycle begins in early spring, but they get big in June and are often seen in July and August. They're named for Joroguamo, a creature of Japanese folklore that can shapeshift into a woman or spider before killing its prey. Oh, how do y'all say that then? Joro with the squiggle over it. Jumo. I think I know that word. I just don't know how to say it. Our thought bubble. Researchers say there's nothing we can do. They're coming and they're harmless. I say let's pull our resources now and build a dome. Blah. Anyway, so yeah. Little parachuting spiders.
No thanks.
You know, I love all sorts of creatures as you do. Spiders, you know, that's just always been one thing that I could do without.
Yeah.
It's the stealthy quietness of them. It's how they just drop in your mouth when you're sleeping. It's them
Exactly.
laying eggs in your sinus cavities and hatching out of your tear ducts.
Nice. Yeah. The day it starts raining spiders on me, I'm shitting my pants, and you'll see a fat kid run fast.
Well,
Run for cover.
wear some Depends this spring, Rob.
Yep. Why are you wearing Depends? Because it's going to rain spiders, brother. I'm not going to be part of it. Yeah, no thanks. I'd rather hold rattlesnakes than spiders.
Yeah.
I just don't dig me no spiders. You know, I held some at the reptile show. I did it. Faced my fears, and I've even had spiders here. Well, I say Darcy got spiders, tarantulas, and man, they creep me the hell out. And you know, of course, the first one she got was one of the most, you know, poisonous ones you could, or venomous ones you could get. I'm like, that motherfucker get loose in the house, I'm gonna go after him with a shotgun. Yeah. No thanks.
We
Snakes.
would get tarantulas out here in October. When I lived up on the ranch, they would climb up the sides of the buildings, or like this big. You'd see them on the ground, and you walk up to them, and they hike their little butts up, like they just go whoop,
Start shooting hairs at you.
and you want to like punt them, but then you feel bad.
Yeah. Being in Costa Rica as much as I've been, man, I've seen some hellacious tarantulas down there. Like you're cruising down the road and you're like, what's that crossing the road? And you think it's a crab. No, it's a big ass tarantula. And it's like, you don't want to, like, you know, run him over because you think, well, he's going to get flipped up in the wheel well and then he's going to get in the car. So, you know, you're going to like have a freak out and drive off a cliff because a freaking tarantula pops out of your dash. Yeah, spiders, man. Ugh, give me the creeps.
I was more thinking, I don't want to kill it just because I don't care for it. Doesn't mean I should have taken its life for that. But yeah, also having it flip up under the wheel well and possibly coming in through your air vent and
I just
ripping your eyeballs out
yeah,
as you're driving.
I see a whole movie right there coming to play.
With like Chris Farley.
I'm sick of these fucking spiders in my. Yep.
Spiders on a plane.
Spiders in a Jeep. Discarded rocket has collided with the moon. In case y'all didn't see this one, it was up. It was up. It was happening. It did happen. And yeah, the itsy bitsy spider came down the water spout and made Rob crap in his pants. True story. The rocket is thought to have hit the moon's far side after being tracked over the course of several years. Space debris from SpaceX is fast becoming a major problem, prompting efforts in recent years to ensure that the defunct rockets, spaceships, and satellites are either carefully deorbited or burnt up in the planet's atmosphere, rather than being left to endlessly clog up Earth's orbit. Yeah, it's like, you know, I relate it to like driving down the road and throwing your McDonald's bag of trash out the window. That's pretty much what we're doing in space right now. Just shooting stuff up there, and those leftover parts are just, you know, bobbing around. In this particular case, however, the space junk in question has instead ended up a little further afield. First spotted in 2015, a 3-ton object is thought to be either part of the Chinese space mission or early SpaceX mission. Yeah, nobody wants to claim it, but I heard it was SpaceX. As these things stand, nobody actually knows for positive which one it was. Sure, they don't. It's now who's going to own up. Oh, yeah, that's my space junk that just crashed into the moon. Sorry, guys. It's now thought to have struck the far side of the moon. However, this has to be not yet officially confirmed. If true, it'll leave a small crater was likely to sit there on the surface indefinitely unless future space explorers make an effort to remove it. Now, why would you want to remove it? I mean, I could see removing the space junk, but the crater? I don't know. Maybe. What do I know? I've never been to the damn moon. It's important to keep an eye on what's in orbit, said Professor Hugh Lewis from the University of Southampton. It's a mess that we've created up there. Objects that we think are safe can actually return to Earth unexpectedly. Yeah. Pretty soon, space junk falling from the sky along with the damn spiders. Now, maybe I'd rather have a spider fall on me than a 3-ton piece of space junk.
Depends what, yeah.
I
was going to say like Blue Eye, but any of it, yeah, no.
Yeah. I always used to watch those Star Trek, the old Star Trek, when they like have to slow down because they had to, they were entering an asteroid field and they had to dodge everything. That's what I see space becoming with so much crap floating around up there. When we do start making space missions.
My mom used almost that same analogy.
Yeah, it's going to be like playing dodgeball up there.
Or like Frogger, or like, yeah, any of those Atari games.
Well, speaking of space and weird things in the sky.
Oh, yeah. I'm getting to it right now. Oh, yeah, because I scratched the article about the anal teeth.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that one.
The wild world of invertebrate butts. They didn't give enough information. The headline was more funny than anything.
Yeah.
So a UFO filmed by airline pilot deemed a genuine UFO, the Bobby Bones show. And I can't remember if I had this saved in my list, if this is one that one of you guys sent or one I came across when I was looking for articles.
Lori says, did you say anal teeth?
I did.
Yep. There's an article about it.
Sea cucumbers do have teeth in their anus.
Oh, gnarly.
As well as deadly farts.
Deadly farts and teeth. Deadly farts and butthole teeth.
Mm-hmm. A pilot flying an Airbus A320 on a routine flight over Colombia looked out the cockpit window and among the clouds spotted something he had never seen before.
She said cock.
A UFO. He quickly grabbed his phone and filmed what he was witnessing, first pointing the camera at his altimeter, which shows he was flying at about 30,000 feet, then aiming it out the window towards the clouds. He zooms in and a strange geometric shaped metallic object flies in a straight line in the opposite direction. I have coconut oil in my eye, so it's like blurry. The History Channel, the proof is out there. Further examine the footage. Zooming in to further show the craft looks like a cube. Then they interviewed a variety of experts about the video. One scientist suggested it is 10 to 15 feet in diameter, but its structure is unlike any earthly flying object. A forensic video analyst feels the movement in the video looks authentic, but questions how the pilot knew to zoom in on the object. An aviation expert thinks the object is too slow to be a plane or missile and stated it doesn't. Oh. It doesn't.
It doesn't. I've got a video. We've got a video of it. And I'll say, if it's real, it's the best UFO footage I've ever seen.
He stated it doesn't look like anything like a drone and suggested it could be a solar balloon, but that's highly unlikely since they don't really survive such high altitude. He admits, I don't have a good explanation. The show then classifies the video as one of a genuine UFO. I did think it could be a balloon, but then the shape didn't make sense. And for him to zoom in, like if he thought he saw something, then he would zoom in on it, unless it was like impossible to see. Then they would question, like, well, why did you zoom in right then?
Well, yeah, I mean, if you saw it, of course you're going to zoom in on it.
But when you're actually listening to the video, like they kind of explained it, and I didn't play that part because I didn't want us to get flagged.
Yeah. But yeah, here's the video, and you know, it's hard to see at first, but when you do see it, it's pretty good. Yeah, see the object here on the radar screen. And you look out the window, you don't really see it, you know. But I mean, if you're in the plane, you would probably notice it, but now you start seeing it flying by right there. You know, and I mean, if that's real, it's pretty clear, and it's pretty good if it's real. But you know, in this day and age, is it real?
Again, it comes from pilots, and I kind of, not saying pilots can't also, want clout, but
Yeah,
I don't know. Would you really put your ass on the line looking like a crazy person if you're flying planes? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you know, when you see this big metallic ball like flying by you the opposite direction, it's pretty weird. I don't know.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
What does Todd think? He is really good.
Yeah, I mean, you know, that's first thing you think is, oh, it's a balloon. Oh, it's this, it's that. But I don't know. Doesn't really look like a balloon. And like it said in the article, balloons, I don't think would, they would burst once they get up so high or deflate or whatever they do. Get sucked into the void of the unknown. But yeah, that's a pretty weird one. You know, if I was up there flying a plane and I saw that, I would hope I would take a picture or video or something of it, because, well, you know, that's something we don't see every day. So this one's kind of cool. It's not really paranormal. Well, it could be. Could have all different aspects to it, but I saw this one earlier, and you know, it fits with some of the other ones that I've had on here, and I think Janice sent it to me today too, and said it was interesting to her, and here it is. Maybe. Shackleton ship Endurance has been found at last. They've been looking for the ship that supposedly went down, I don't know, 110 years ago, something like that. And supposedly now it's been found. The iconic vessel, the Shackelford vessel, has been discovered in the waters off Antarctica some 106 years after it sank. 110, right in the middle, 106. It has long remained one of the most sought after and undiscovered shipwrecks in history, but now, following what has been described as the world's most challenging shipwreck search, the vessel, which sailed into the history books as part of Sir Ernest Shackleton's ill-fated Antarctic expedition in 1915, has finally been located around 3,000 meters beneath the Weddell Sea.
Ooh.
Incredibly, yeah, that's That's pretty deep. Incredibly, the find happened to coincide with the 100th anniversary of Shackleton's funeral. It was found by the team aboard the S.A. Aguila. Why do they always have these hard-ass words in here? Aghas 2 research vessel, which left Cape Town, South Africa, a month ago. We have made parlor history with the discovery of Endurance and successfully completed the world's most challenging shipwreck search, said expedition leader Dr. John Shears. Images have since emerged showing the remarkable preservation of the vessel, with its name clearly displayed on the stern, as well as the ship's wheel and other features still intact. We are overwhelmed by our good fortune in having located and captured images of the Endurance, said expedition director of exploration Minson Bound. These people got weird names. This is by far the finest wooden shipwreck I have ever seen. It is upright, well proud of the seabed, intact, and in brilliant state of preservation. This is a milestone in polar history. So yeah, there's a bunch of other pictures of it, and that deep and that cold of water plays a part in the preservation of it. But yeah, supposedly it's in pretty pristine shape to be, on the floor of the Antarctic Sea for 106 years. But yeah, it's way down deep. That's what she said.
That she did.
But yeah, having the lighthouse here and the Maritime Museum, they have a bunch of old ship stuff in there that's been found, but nothing like this one. But all that kind of stuff's always interesting to me.
Totally.
And man, I mean, that's some serious cold water, and it's deep too. And man, I mean, shit happens. But God, man, can you imagine like actually being on that boat when it went down and where it went down? That has to be one horrifying experience.
Yeah. Well, this could be another horrifying experience. You go on Tinder, you think you're going in for a hookup. You might end up with a family you never knew, a ready-made family you never knew you wanted.
Oh.
So they're calling him Man of the Year. Helps pregnant Tinder date in labor. The birth bonded us, he said. So I'm assuming he was like, because they do have like the pregnancy fetish, categories.
So this girl was like expecting a baby like any day, and she's on Tinder looking for a date. Oh, okay, I just wanted to clear that up.
And that's why I was thinking it has to be like a pregnancy fetish, because some guys will date women up until a point just because they're like so into a pregnant woman.
Okay.
I'm making that. I mean, that is a real thing. I'm making it up in this situation. I just don't know. The pair hit it. Okay, so yeah, the pair hit it off, but Sylvie had to travel frequently for work soon after they met. Wait, where the hell's the beginning? Okay, the labor of love was quite literal and came much sooner than expected. When 20-year-old Alyssa Hodges and 25-year-old...
That's a hell of a first date. I'll give him that.
Max Sylvie matched on Tinder. Hodges was upfront about the fact that she was pregnant, but neither expected Sylvie to help give birth on their fourth date. So I guess he didn't know ahead of time. She didn't advertise that?
Maybe he was advertising, hey, looking for a pregnant girl that's ready to pop any minute.
But she says she was upfront about the fact that she was pregnant.
Well, when you're pregnant, it's kind of hard to hide.
Especially if you're ready to pop like tomorrow.
Not pregnant. I just ate too many donuts.
It's a burrito, baby.
Yeah.
So fourth date. I was about 6.5. Oh, I was about 6.5 months pregnant when I went on Tinder, and I clearly stated that on my bio, Hodges, a Brisbane, Australia resident, told Kennedy News. Okay, so yeah. I didn't want to lead anyone on, so I was being open and honest. I wanted them to know what they were getting into right off the bat.
Somebody's
Getting into
battered.
someone's. Usually a disclaimer would turn Sylvie off, but he immediately fancied Hodges despite it. There was something that caught my eye about Alyssa. Normally I wouldn't swipe right on a pregnant girl, but there was just something about her, said the civil servant. The pair hit it off, but Sylvie had to travel frequently for work soon after they met. So they'd only gone on 3 dates. When their fourth came up, Hodges was supposed to pick Sylvie up from the airport, but he ended up needing to meet her in the hospital, as that day ended up being the one that on which her water broke. On the day I went into labor, I was meant to be picking Max up from the airport as he was coming back from a work trip. That was the plan, but I ended up texting him saying, "I'm so sorry, you'll have to get a taxi. I'm going into labor," recalled Hodges of the day of September 2021. He hopped into a taxi when he got off the plane and came to the hospital and was there for me. My mom was also there supporting me, but she had a holiday, so she was here and there. Max was there for me through the whole labor and birth. The hell? Her mom had other stuff to do. Uh,
I got to go to Walmart. Sorry, honey.
I gotta pick up my spectacles down at the Walgreens. Her labor ended up lasting an entire week, with Hodges sent home from the hospital only to return multiple times over the course of many days. When I first read that, I'm like, a week. Not only that, but a week long labor.
Wow.
He returned multiple times over the course of many days. Sylvie stayed with her the entire time, even taking off work to help her through her prolonged contractions, and after to care for her newborn Ollie. We both knew that we liked each other and had strong feelings for each other, but the birth was the peaking point of our relationship. It bonded us, said Hodges. Motherhood is a big adjustment for anybody, especially with me being younger. But Max taking a week off from work really helped. While the experience was stressful, Sylvie now considers Ollie his own child. Anxiety was the biggest thing. There were so many unknowns, so many things I didn't know about becoming a dad, he said. There's a lot of learning that comes along with being a new dad, but me and Ollie are bonding quite well. So, yes, a love story made out of Tinder.
Yeah.
That sounds like a movie, like one of those rom-coms.
Yeah. Now that's cool. That I mean, if
Where-
you want to like step in and be the dad, but there also is that question of where the hell is the baby's daddy?
That's what I was thinking. Is if he is around, is he cool with this? I mean, he wasn't there,
Yeah.
but maybe he's in the military. I mean,
maybe it was a Tinder date that doesn't even know he's a daddy.
oh,
There's all kinds of avenues of this to approach.
this has more questions than it does answers.
Yeah. So yeah. Well, speaking of Tinder, I think I got a Tinder story.
No.
It's not that tender though. It's not. It doesn't have a good happy ending like yours does.
Happy ending.
Happy ending. Let's see. Where is it at? Here it is. Is this it? Yes, this is it. Speaking of Tinder, some things work out great, other things work out like this, where come on, you can do it. You can do it. Developing. Jealous Tinder date stabs 21-year-old college student dead. Ignites fire in her apartment. So, yeah, this Tinder date didn't turn out with quite the happy ending that yours did. On Sunday, Massachusetts woman was killed by an accused stalker who allegedly became enraged when she stopped dating him. Going back to my first article about telling kids no and they can't deal with it, and I said, you're going to be told no the rest of your life by guys, by girls. She told him no, and he couldn't deal with it. He's one of those kids. According to ABC5, police discovered the body of 21-year-old here we go with the weird ass names again. Mecky Ort in her apartment. And gosh, she's got to live in some weird ass city too. Leeuwarden, around 100 miles from Amsterdam. Okay. The Netherlands, capital city. Ort moved to the Netherlands in 2020 to start classes at the NHL Stenden University of Applied Sciences. She reportedly had planned to stay there for 5 years. News reports that a suspect identified as 27-year-old Thomas R. was arrested in connection with Ort's death. The report said that Ort had recently gotten back together with her former boyfriend, which the suspect was then sent spiraling into a jealous rage. Ort's sister, Danique, told ABC5 that the suspect not only put a tracker on her sister's bicycle, but also ignited a fire in her apartment. Police said that Ort was stabbed to death inside her apartment with a sharp object. Two other unidentified men were also injured. Rented lips aren't working tonight. Two other unidentified men were injured in the attack, but they're expected to survive. So yeah, Tinder date. She got back with her old boyfriend, told this guy to piss off apparently, and he flew into a rage, stabbed her a bunch, killed her, then set her apartment on fire. Nice guy.
Wow.
Hopefully he gets some stabbing of his own in prison.
I don't want to get us kicked off every platform right now.
Why not? It's my goal.
Because then we won't get to do this every week.
Well, that's true.
I think I have one more, just a little one, but it shows how stupid people are. Just another thing that shows how stupid some people are.
Yeah.
So, Massachusetts man tries to enter a zoo's tiger cage, and he was arrested.
Speaking of stupid, stupid is as stupid does.
A Worcester man was the coconut oil was arrested Monday for trying to enter a tiger enclosure after breaking into Boston's Franklin Park Zoo. The Massachusetts State Police said when questioned, the man, the Massachusetts State Police said that when questioned, the man only said he was very interested in tigers. Matthew Abraham, 24, allegedly climbed over a gate into the zoo around 9 a.m., scaled several fences, and ignored warning signs, but was unable to gain access to the tiger enclosure, investigators said. Zoo New England, which operates the 72-acre Boston Zoo, said in a statement that the man was in an area behind the tiger exhibit not meant for the public. When approached by staff, he ran off but was quickly located by security officials. He was arrested and charged with trespassing and disorderly conduct. It was not immediately known if Abraham had a lawyer. So, yeah. When people behaving badly. What was that segment they used to have?
Yeah.
People behaving badly.
That reminds me, I did the story on here. It was last year where it was the middle of the night and some local guy here in St. Augustine broke into the alligator farm, and climbed in the alligator pit in the middle of the night. What the hell was he smoking? Come on, man. And they found him like several houses away, in his underwear, all like cut up and stuff. Really?
You just want to be like, jackass.
Yeah, they have video of him too, man. All the employees were, sitting around going, come here, you got to watch this. You got to watch this, dumbass. Watch what happened.
You got to see this.
You got to see this. What the hell?
Oh my God.
I work here and I wouldn't even do this.
Exactly. Well, do you have another article?
No.
Okay, well, we are going to start having like about a 1.5, 2 minute little break in between this and the next part so we can take care of business before moving forward. And we're going to play some of our friend Bonnie's skits that she does for fun. Playing like a few of them just so you get a grasp of what they are. But every week we'll play just a couple of them while we can take a quick break and hopefully you guys get some laughs. This one I think is like 2.5 minutes long because I put a few of her videos together.
And this is on Jason's favorite app, TikTok.
Yeah, Jason's favorite app. She's a TV actress and an author and does all sorts of stuff. Hilarious. I'm trying to get more people over to her TikTok platform.
Here we go.
What are you doing, Bun Bun Bip Bop? Nothing. You will put planet Earth back into its case. This has been going on all year.
Okay, Mama Mip Mop. There's nothing else here to do. I'm bored. Can I do the murder hornet?
For the last time, no murder hornets.
You're horrible.
Bum Bum Bip Bop, you appear to have stolen something and are hiding it in your onesie.
Mama Mip Mop, don't be daft. It's only me in my onesie.
You will unzip the onesie. We have talked about this a million times. You are heating up the planet Earth. You are causing global warming.
You're horrible.
Murder all the humans. Murder all the humans.
Rip-Rip-Rip-Rop, are you training the killer bees to attack the Earth again?
What Earth?
The Earth that you have stolen from the case.
Oh, that's Earth? See ya.
Mama Mip-Mop, are you not going to ground her? You are grounded, Rip-Rip-Rip-Rop. I still think you're horrible! Horrible! Rip-Rip-Rip-Rop, what are you doing? Are you using the air circulator on the Earth?
I was using the air circulator on my hair.
Why is the Earth out of its case?
But my big butt put it there.
Mama Mip-Mop, you are grounded. She's lying, Mama Mip-Mop, and you're horrible! Horrible! Rip-Rip-Rip-Rop, what are you doing?
Ow, it hurts. Nothing, Mama Mip-Mop.
Why do you have the Earth, and what are you doing?
I'm probing the human. Help me.
You are doing rip-rap. Grounded! Okay, you both. Oh my gosh, help me!
Well,
That
that's
one was my favorite. Her little voice rhythm.
how anal probings happen.
She's like, it's for research. They're just so cute. And she has like, a bunch of them. So I figure, a couple a week, but they are awesome. They do a lot. They have bands, like family bands and stuff, and are always doing just funny ass stuff. But it's like all her reasoning for like why this crazy stuff's happening on Earth.
Bonnie's the one that plays bass too, right?
Yep,
Yep.
you would love her husband.
Well, groovy.
So I didn't plan anything for the second half.
Second half. Let me close all these windows before my computer plans something for the second half called crashing. My computer's been doing some weird things lately. Like, you go to close a window and it's just like, nope, not gonna close. Hey, at least my comments are working now. I can't keep up with them when they come in and I'm like reading an article, but hey, that's why Jason has me run the World Wide Web of Weird, so he can read the article and not have to worry about pulling up the articles and keeping up with the comments and everything else. We need somebody to pull up our stuff.
Yeah, and who talked to the Tiger King from jail?
Yeah, I saw something about that. What was somebody saying about the Tiger King in jail talking to him?
I don't know. And they said they found him alive in Puerto Rico. He took his money. I don't know.
What, he got out of jail?
I
I haven't kept up with the Tiger King.
Carol Baskins killed her husband. Lo and behold, he alive and well. Wait, what? They found Carol's husband
Oh, really?
alive in Puerto Rico?
He was like, I had to sneak away from that crazy ass. So is that real?
I don't know.
Who said that? Who said about Carol's husband? I missed it. I'm out of the loop on that. I have no idea what is going on with that.
That is crazy.
Second half of the shenanigans. That's a good question, Debbie. We don't have a clue. Hey, Tommy, Sledgehammer had definitely come into mind a few times.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you trying to hook up the box or no?
I could.
Cooperating.
I got some cards. I got some cards here too.
That usually dwindles down at the end though, because that takes about 20 minutes.
Let's see if the old box will work. I don't know if it will or not. I don't know why it didn't work last week. It was like, yeah, no. Okay, let's try it again. No.
And I forgot to put together any astrology stuff this week. Or a project.
Okay, let's try this. I may have to change chords here. I may have a chord.
Unless you want, if you want to read cards, I can try to keep track of people asking, and then however much time we got left, we can just throw the box on or something. It's up to whatever's easiest for you.
Let's see if it works.
Yeah.
For starters.
I forgot that Wednesday sniffle.
Okay, what do we got going now? Your fire tablet is connected to a low power charger and may not charge while in use. It's always something with this thing, you know?
Or you could charge it while we do cards if you have to charge it.
Okay, I think the problem last week was this cord. So there goes that cord.
Was
Let's
that
try-
a literal shit can?
Yes. Let's try a different cord. And the silence. Why are none of my cords working? And this is a brand new tablet. What in the hell is going wrong?
Yeah, I didn't do the updates this week. Zariana. I didn't get a chance to put them together. I usually wait till today. I had to deal with some other stuffs.
Oh, yeah. Everything's falling. Shit flying around. Bats going everywhere. Pissing everywhere.
Did you hear about the Batman premiere? Somebody actually let out a real bat in there, and everybody was all.
No, I missed that one. Okay, yeah, it's nothing is wrong.
8-track, he said. I wasn't bothered by spirits for this week very much myself. Were you, Rob? Ariana's asking.
Not really. Not that I noticed.
I think I've had a pretty good kind of week as far as that stuff.
Okay, hold on a minute.
What about you?
Wow. Talk about being professionally unprepared. Having to go in the band bag and pull out yet a different cord. Yeah, that's the wrong bag. Of course, that's the wrong bag. Why would it be the right bag? Bag number 2. Okay. Might be getting somewhere. Maybe, but don't hold your breath. Okay. Let's see if this will work. Great googly moogly.
Oh wow. Ulrich is in chat and he said that the fighting is only 500 miles from where he's at.
Oh, wow.
So sending prayers to you, and positive energy, positive thoughts, lots of love and light for you and your family. I don't
Yeah,
blame you for being nervous.
it's always, oh, it's just on TV and stuff until you know somebody that's actually there, that's like close to it and dealing with it.
I would be more than just a bit nervous.
All right. I think we finally have ignition here.
It's so hard watching that. I seen earlier what he did to the hospital and I just couldn't watch the footage.
Yeah.
Our military don't do that.
What in the hell is going on? All right. Now we got
Wow.
my ears are bleeding now, but holy crap, that was some serious work that had to just take place there. I think I would be a little more know what the hell I'm doing. All right.
Hi. Someone got a camera.
All right, spirits. Royal wants to know if any of the spirits have a message for him.
Nope.
Nope. Spirits is on.
Are there any spirits around besides you that would like to relay a message for Royal? He's listening.
Heather wants to know if there's any messages for her. Tricks? Who's playing tricks? Are we talking about cereal? Any messages for Lori?
I think Ryan's asking about a Luke.
A what?
A Luke. A dimensional entity, a person named Luke. And Lori, that was on Rob's side what you heard.
No. Or do
Ryan would like to know, is there a dimensional entity named Luke?
Please.
Do you know who that is?
Yes, Mayor, wasn't I?
Who? Doesn't. Rob? Let's.
It's Mayor.
Okay.
Oh, or someone named Luke.
They.
Remember Saturday?
What does that smell?
It's not like
Look.
Do you want to ask Wolfie's question?
Hi.
If I see it.
Sit.
Okay, here we go. I'm trying to catch up.
It's okay. It's the bottom of a face.
Here.
Wolfie wants to know if his mother has any has any messages for him tonight.
Breathe. Sick. Yeah.
Keep.
Oh, yes.
To
Debbie wants to know how the spirits are doing tonight, and she's sending you lots of love, light, and appreciation.
now.
Wait, did I just hear Ollie?
Something like that.
Was somebody asking for Ollie?
I mean, it's not.
Charlie. Girls.
What?
Sick.
Has.
I know what I need. Some WD-40 from my chair.
Your MTV, so do I.
Yeah,
Chair.
chair. Noisy chair. Creaky chair. Welcome to the haunted chair.
I just saw my playback going.
What?
I see now. If there's any spirits named Luke for Ryan, he's in chat and he's listening. If you have a message for him, he can hear it right now. You're welcome to talk through Rob's equipment, and Ryan will hear it, Luke.
Bless.
Maybe a spirit can help.
So,
Memories?
what?
Do you have a special memory
Tilt.
that he'll understand?
Yeah, I heard that part where it said memories. Here I am.
Do you leave signs for him to know that you're around? Thank you for coming through. And we can try again.
Can the spirits say anybody's name that's in chat right now?
And she. Oh. Bye. Deed.
So you're a nightmare? Tyler would like to know what you think about what's going on with the war. If you're more connected to us while this is happening. Is there anybody in chat that anybody's spirits attached to anybody in chat that would like to come forward?
You started to say wolf.
We don't have to understand what you say, but as long as they understand, they know it's for them. Something for Wolfie?
Let's
1, 2, 3. Are you talking? Was somebody talking about Wolf or about Wolfie in chat? Because that comes up for different reasons.
hunger.
Wolf.
No.
Oh, hell, we got hookers up in here.
We do.
Pam.
Pam? Pam's a hooker?
I heard something off. Beth.
Cereal. None. After.
Yeah, Lori wants to know whose mom's here.
Night.
Anderson.
And she said Anderson.
Until
Yes, yeah. Yes.
At the end of what?
Oh.
rock. Here's.
By
Was that like a notification tone through your portal?
Yeah.
Chicken.
Is this on my phone? Because
Did it say chicken feed? Or
it said something about chicken.
like chicken dinner? Winter chicken dinner?
There you go.
What did we play last night? Do you know?
beef. And it's trap. Social. Only
Yeah, Tyler, we're getting the crew together again. Finally.
It's only been a couple of years.
Exactly.
I looked it up, and the last time I had played was December 2020. Rob played a solo just to check it out when he uploaded his game again, and he got number 2.
And
I still got it.
So that's it. And then we got a number 3, and then we got a chicken dinner, and then we got slotted.
Yeah. Yeah, that last game we got picked off like hen's teeth.
Yeah.
But we fought pretty good.
Dave.
Dave?
My eyes.
Is Dave here? Or is Dave there?
Dave's not here, man.
With the sun.
Oh, I'm Dave.
He. Whoever has
Ow.
That weird little spaceshipy noise is weird.
Shake it away.
Every so often.
I swear I just heard it say you got slaughtered.
Nuh-uh.
Yes, we did.
flying.
We got our asses handed to us.
Wait. One.
Yeah, we used to have game night on Wednesdays, but that was before we started doing this. So it's definitely 2 years ago.
Yeah. It was Wednesdays.
Spirits Tyler wants to know if his health is going to get back in order. He's tired of being sick. Can you help him get well? You've helped me get rid of headaches.
One.
Start.
Tonic.
Let me see it.
Tonic.
See it?
We send him a guardian that can help him with his health.
Well. Smoke.
Name sips.
Give it.
Just say smoke.
You.
I don't know.
Back. Okay.
One, two.
Design.
Is
Relief.
Relief would be good.
What was that?
Sir.
Please.
See it?
love.
Wait. He moves.
I hear like whispering underneath.
Four.
That's not app whispering.
It's a monopoly. Wait.
Oh, I don't know.
Clear. Back.
The melon.
7, 7.
Four. Oh, bad.
Spirits, are you going to help Tyler start feeling better?
One done.
No.
Or what should Tyler do to help assist him getting better?
7. Call.
What?
I can be looked so that I might take. And sensation.
Yep.
No.
You. Sure. Scissor.
Is there something specific
As all
Sleep.
that could help him?
I think I'm, no, I think
Like the biggest, most specific.
sit.
what's her name?
You looked blurry, Rob.
Yeah, my camera's doing weird things.
Minute.
Free.
Trans are supposed to fun. I'm just gonna pretty much even.
Sit.
I look like a vampire, like glow in the dark blue.
Walk to me.
Is the creepy guy standing outside right now?
Sad.
Get out. What'd she say outside? What?
Some outside, get out. He's outside, get out.
Is that creepy guy standing out there?
Smile.
Oi.
Said smile.
Shut.
Now.
We're talking about a real creep, not a creepy creep.
Yeah.
A living creep.
The living creep.
Problems.
Creeps. Creepy McCreeperson.
Get him.
Get him. That's what I say.
Yeah.
Shoot him with rock salt.
I got a rock socks salt scar right here. We'll save that for another time.
It's a good story.
By a farmer on a 3-wheeler
Uh-oh.
through a shotgun.
I can only imagine.
I was just glad it wasn't pellets,
Yeah.
even though it burned after I jumped in the pool.
We don't get that. It's just
Is there any messages for Jamie or me?
Smile.
Smile.
Minute.
sure.
Nope.
Are all the things that I'm working on going to fall into place? All this stuff?
In. More.
Give it.
Thank you.
They don't know. They're not fortune tellers. What'd she say?
It sounded like she said I could be one.
That's what I thought. Well, if you could, do you think all these things I'm having to take care of are going to...
Yeah. Russ Hamilton's watch. No, I'm using.
So I'm putting my time into it. It's worth it.
Done.
The time I'm putting in.
I'm so
Do you know if I'm going to have any more problems after that? Or if it will make it worse?
No.
If you still want to be a psychic?
Ilo.
Or how
Energy.
energy. I'm using lots of energy to block it. And I know she's doing the same. Thank you for answering me.
Guys, can you close your really well? Doing really.
Did you say prick?
Wait.
And I thought she said Karen, like,
Yes.
well, a little worse than a Karen.
What?
And I.
Friends that are no. City. Us. No, sir. Yes. Do it a clap. Okay. My heart extreme.
So spirits are any of my friends or family here?
Yes.
Yes. Can you tell me which ones?
Are they messaging you now?
Yeah, really.
My take.
If any of my friends, there's 3 that I'm thinking of right now. Can you say your name?
Done.
If you're one of them.
I think you're.
And did you get?
Dale.
Go out for beef.
Going out for beef?
Do what?
Did you say going out for beef or going out for something?
Where's the beef?
Only if it's served with. These nuts.
One of the names I was thinking wasn't John, but it does start with a J. Not Joey.
Yes.
One of my friends that passed several years back told me if there was any way she could come leave me a message, she would.
Oh. Who I think?
Some thank you.
That was a clear thank you.
It was.
Family.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
You might.
You said it starts with the J.
Well, that's another one. But yeah,
The Rock.
I know who you're thinking about too.
Okay.
And she could leave a message too. That'd be cool.
That's what I thought. Oh, but you're talking about family, huh?
One of them was an old girlfriend. One of them was one of my best friends. Two of them are like another best friend. Man, girlfriends and best friends. I've lost a lot of them.
Tells me maybe shouldn't be a girlfriend or a best friend to you.
Exactly.
They all turn up gone. No, you're not a psychopath like that.
Ring.
What was this?
Do this.
Oh, nice. Saw my playback.
Thank you. Television. No, sir. Not yet.
Yeah, used to never think about that kind of thing. But now a lot of us are getting to the age where, like, you lose partners or friends or best friends or sucks.
Did he say goldfish or gold friends? Girlfriends right there.
I didn't catch that one.
Friend.
More time.
That girl's voice right there seems like clear, like she's saying stuff.
Yeah. I don't know if it was just me, but it sounded like she said, "Could I fart just one time?"
That's what oh my
Did you
gosh.
hear that?
Oh, yes. And I'm like, my brain is so warped.
Yes, that's what I heard. Can I fart just one time? Sure.
And he's all, I like it. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it.
Do we have farting spirits here? It's cool with me. Everybody farts.
Did it go walk off?
Yeah, they do seem to have humor sometimes. Spirits, do you have a message? Sure. Can I fart? Hey, let her rip.
See, so Lori heard the one time. They heard friend. Zuriana, Royal, they heard friend.
If there's some of my friends, they would definitely fart if they could. I think, yeah, I do. Proof?
So you don't get any.
I actually remember a story of one of my friends
You tell.
that it involved farts and lighting them on fire.
Oh, I got one of those.
So that could very well be her.
Oh.
Yeah, I did say her.
I think I told you about the guy when it went back into his butt in the dark and he burned his butt hair. He was from Texas.
Screw you. We're from Texas. So screw you.
I had it. Huh?
So you don't. So What?
I had a really weird group of friends. Well, I had lots of different groups of friends, but one particular group of friends I hung out with a lot because they like to go do the outdoor stuff I did. And this guy, Chris Hussey, just came down from Texas, going to the Christian school, wears hat all the time, you know. He was a black beret. And my friends taught him how to blue flame. And before he go do it, they'd be like, lights, lights. So then someone would turn off the lights, then they get into the position, you know, the knees up around the head. They decide to start bare assing, you know, without the boxers. That's where they started going wrong.
Yep.
So we're in a hotel room. You hear lights, lights, lights go out. You just see someone's butt glowing, you know. The light starts to go out and then it goes sucked right back in. He's like in his accent, his Texan, slapping his hat, slapping his bare ass, running out of the apartment right into the pool. Then he's like, yeah. We were dying. We're just glad his intestines didn't explode.
That's true.
His ass hurt for weeks, and the room smelled like burnt hair.
Burnt butt hair.
Burnt butt hair. So
Nice.
be very careful because it can backfire.
Yeah, when you get the old butthole backfire, light on fire, backfire, things can get rather warm.
Every time I pass that apartment, I laugh.
Yeah.
Hotel.
So since you told your light and fart story, I guess I'll tell mine.
Yeah, you got
That's
it.
how Weird Wednesday is going down the shitter right now. Yeah, my friend who I said had passed used to be an old girlfriend of mine. You know, she always used to wear those leggings, you know, like girls do.
Like the stretch pants leggings?
Yep. And yep, she she farted and I just happened to light the lighter right when it happened. And the blue flame was like, it was in her pants going up and down her legs. Yeah. Yep.
Like
yeah,
a lightning bolt?
Yeah, it was crazy. She didn't think it was funny. She wasn't laughing.
Was she like going crazy, trying to pat the gas out of it?
Yeah, we kind of all were. I was like, don't those things breathe? Don't those things breathe? Come on.
I guess not. Did it make any holes in it?
No. But yeah, it was blue flames everywhere.
Wow.
Yeah, don't try to light farts wearing stretch pants.
And don't try to do it if you have to go to the bathroom. Here's another one. Monkey, the guy I told you that would crap on windshields. You gotta watch out for Monkey. He would wear silk boxers. Lights. Well, one time we just see the boxer like a piece of material. And then we see.
My drink almost just came out of my nose. That was bad timing.
He started a crap and pulled it back into his butt. So you saw the boxer go. He screams, runs into the bathroom.
Oh, man.
I've been around some really interesting people.
Yeah.
That's why not too much shocks or surprises me.
Monster energy in my nose right now. It burns.
It burns. I wish I could yelp like Hussey because it was like the funniest, like, but in like a Texan accent with the hat.
Yeah, that was close. I almost just expelled monster energy right out of my nose live on cam for all your viewing.
That burns. That burns.
Kind of sniffing it back in now.
Oh.
Wow. Well, that's a hell of a way to wrap up a show.
Yeah, no. I'm going to go do my little thing, and then if you want to let me know.
Pew, pew, pew. Sure, I'll go for a round.
All right. Then I'll probably be out there about 20 minutes. Is that cool?
Yep.
All right.
It'll give me a chance to have my nose quit burning and my eyes to quit watering.
Yeah, I got to try to get the coconut oil out of my eyes too so I can focus better.
So, how did you get coconut oil in your eyes?
Because I rub it on my face. I love the feel of it, and it makes like so soft underneath your eyeballs. But
Yeah.
I put aloe up here so like the folds aren't weird. And I was cleaning my eyelashes with it, and it got into like under my lash line. So every time I start blinking a certain way, or if it waters just a little bit, it's enough to like pull it down. And then like my eyes look like what your screen looks like.
Yeah.
But that coconut oil is the best.
Yeah, it is. Well, cool. That pretty much wraps up another weird Wednesday. Started out kind of normal, got weird, then it got weirder, then it turned to lighting farts on fire. So that's how we roll here.
Yeah.
Yep. Some people are probably shaking their heads going, oh God, here they go again. They're going down the toilet again. Welcome to the
That's what we do.
That's how we roll. And we are going to roll on out of here. It's 1:58 my time. So we're going to go ahead and say night to everybody. Thanks for the spirits to talking to us. I think we got a bunch of jibber jabber in there, but there were some answers for sure. So we'll talk to y'all later. We got Paranormal Soup coming up Sunday. Sunday, live Paranormal Soup. Same bat time, same bat channel. So we'll probably catch you then. I forget what the guest's name is because I suck.
I didn't look at the flyer yet.
I did, and I still forgot. Hey, I focus on running the World Wide Web of weird. It's up to Jason to talk about the guests. So anyway, that's it. We're out of here. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Hopefully I won't be as blurry.
And we'll be a little more put together.
Maybe, but probably
not. Yeah, exactly.
Wish for luck. Good night, y'all. Bye-bye.